This is Diversity Beyond the Checkbox bonus content where we get personal with our inspiring and accomplished guests after the interview. For the full podcast, visit beyondthecheckbox.com. Okay, let's jump into it. Minette, what do you struggle with in your inclusive leadership?
Ooh, I need to check how judgmental I'm being because I get judgy. And then I have to really go back and say, Minette, open your mind. Stop doing that snap judgment. So I have to check my own judginess.
Got it. I'm going to be honest, Minette, that's also my issue. It's those snap judgments that, you just are like, I'm thinking about this in a certain way. And then you have to stop, take a pause and say, okay, hold on. But yes, same.
It's a hard one. Yeah, I will tell you that's a lifelong practice for me.
Absolutely.
Stop judging. And I learned a really interesting thing, which is that when we are judgy and judgmental, we cannot be curious. And when we are curious, we are not judgmental. So to shift, this is what I remind myself, shift from judgment to curiosity. So when I'm judging you, can I instead get curious about you?
I love that. I'm going to write that down and keep it with me.
It's hard.
That's a good way to think about it. That's a good way to think about it. Thank you for that. Minette, what do people often get wrong about you?
Well, I think maybe it goes back to that last point about being judgy. They think because I do this work that I'm like really zen and that I never lose my cool and that I always have it together. And I do not. And I'm a work in progress like everybody else. I can snap at you by mistake. I can judge you by mistake. And so I am doing this work that I am helping others do at the same time, honestly. And this will be something I have to do the rest of my life, that we are all works in progress and we're all evolving.
That's
and I'm
right.
I certainly don't have everything together.
Love that. Thank you for sharing that. What is the one thing that you can't live without?
The one thing I cannot live without. That's an interesting question. I have not been asked before. And I promise you, I won't say my phone because I think I could live without my phone. I cannot live without something to read.
Oh.
I am constantly reading, and it doesn't have to be a physical book. I read on my Kindle, I listen to audiobooks, and I listen to hard copy. I read hard copy books, but I never in my whole life, and I will say ever since I could read at the age of 5 or whatever, I've never been without a book, and I don't think I could live without books.
Wow. Minette, would you share your favorite book?
Oh.
Do you have a favorite? It's tough for people that read a lot.
I have several favorites. I'm a big fan of Ann Patchett's work, and I love her book Bel Canto. But anyway, I just read. What did I just read recently? Not that recently, but I did love the Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. It came out in the last couple of years, and it's a really great book. But I don't have a single favorite because I'm constantly reading and rereading. And so maybe best book in the last 5 years that I've read is Barbara Kingsolver's Demon Copperhead.
Oh.
Fabulous book. I just heard her speak locally, and she was incredible. So, yeah, as you see, these are all novels, and I am a nonfiction author, and what I read in my fun time is novels. And so I think at some point in my life, I need to write a novel, really, because I love novels.
That's exciting. Thanks for sharing that. Okay, we're going to do a quick this or that speed round. Are you ready?
Okay, ready.
Okay. Notorious or unnoticed?
Notorious.
Love it. Hero or mentor?
Mentor.
Misunderstood or unappreciated?
Ooh, misunderstood.
Loved or respected?
Loved.
Heartbreaker or heartbroken?
Heartbroken.
Dine alone or see a movie alone?
See a movie alone.
Whisper or shout?
Whisper.
Read thoughts or speak to animals?
Sorry, read thoughts? Was that it?
Yes, like superpower, read thoughts or speak to animals.
Speak to animals.
Oh, interesting. Dresses or pants?
Pants.
Would you rather be gullible or deceptive?
Gullible.
Love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was super fun. I know. I love doing that because I always learn so much about people. And, you in the judgment piece, right, you always have what you think a person might say, and sometimes you're right and sometimes you're not. So I love that.
So did my answers surprise you?
Most of them did not.
Okay.
I would say I was interested though in the speak to animals because I would think that as a, you would want to read thoughts as a inclusive leader coach, but I'm
You
interested.
would think that. You would
Love
definitely think
animals.
that. But I love animals.
I love
I am
that.
such an animal lover and I live with animals. We have rabbits and cats. And so, yes, I would love to be able to
You
speak to
I
animals.
love that. You have rabbits. I
We
love
have
that.
house rabbits. We have two house
Oh,
rabbits that live in a room here and we love them. And we would love to be able to know what's going on in their little minds. So, yes, that's why they came to me right away. Of course, I'd love to know what people are thinking, but animals are so
they're
interesting.
so interesting. Oh my goodness. And they see everything. I wonder
Yes.
if they're thinking, "Oh my goodness, this person I'm living with is bananas."
Exactly. My cat definitely thinks that. There's no doubt that's what my cat is
I
thinking.
love cat personalities because they're just so over you all the time, right? They're just like,
Exactly.
whatever. I love it. I
Exactly.
love it.
Exactly.
Minette,
So
this
yeah,
has been so much fun. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today.
that was really fun, and I really enjoyed the bonus questions too. Thank you, Jackie.
Of course.